Ladies and gentlemen, gather around because we're about to talk about one of the most iconic movies of our generation, The Wolf of Wall Street. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another essay on the American dream. But hold your horses, because this one is going to be different. We're not going to bore you with cliche phrases like the land of opportunity or rags to riches. Instead, we'll be diving deep into the dark underbelly of this so-called dream. First off, let's talk about corruption and greed. The Wolf of Wall Street introduces us to a world where money is king and morals are non-existent. We see Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Jordan Belfort, cheat his way to the top through illegal means such as insider trading and money laundering. But hey, who cares about breaking the law when you have a yacht named after your wife, right? Next up is the illusion of success. Belfort's lavish lifestyle may seem like a dream come true on screen, but in reality, it's all smoke and mirrors. His company Stratton Oakmont was built on lies and deceit, which eventually lead to its downfall. So much for that American dream, huh? Finally, let's not forget about the societal consequences that come with chasing this dream at any cost. The film highlights how Belfort's actions affected not only him, but also his employees and their families. So there you have it, folks. Corruption and greed, illusion of success and societal consequences, all wrapped up in one hilarious package courtesy of The Wolf of Wall Street. Thank you, Martin Scorsese. Let's talk about corruption and greed, shall we? Because when it comes to The Wolf of Wall Street and the American dream, these two things go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly, or more accurately, like cocaine and hookers. Because let's be real, that's what this movie is all about. The excesses of a few greedy individuals who will stop at nothing to get what they want. And you know what? I kind of love it. Not in a I want to emulate these people kind of way, but in a wow, these guys are so ridiculous that it's almost funny kind of way. Because really, how else can you react to scenes like Leonardo DiCaprio crawling on his hands and knees to get to his car after taking too many Quaaludes, or Jonah Hill snorting cocaine off a hooker's ass while wearing fake teeth? It's just so absurd that you can't help but laugh. But at the same time, there's something deeply unsettling about the corruption and greed on display here. These guys are literally stealing money from hard-working people who trusted them with their investments. And yet they're living like kings while their victims struggle to make ends meet. It's enough to make you want to punch someone in the face. And yet, there's still something alluring about the American dream as portrayed in this movie. The idea that anyone can make it big if they just work hard enough is so ingrained in our culture that even when we see it taken to its most extreme form, i.e. illegal activities, part of us still wants to believe it's possible. Maybe it's because we've been fed this narrative for so long that we don't know how else to think. Or maybe it's because deep down, we all have a little bit of greed inside us, a desire for more than what we have right now. Whatever the reason, The Wolf of Wall Street taps into something primal and deeply human, and even though we know it's wrong, we can't help but be fascinated by it. So where does that leave us? Is the American dream just a pipe dream, a myth that only serves to justify the actions of corrupt individuals like Jordan Belfort? Or is there something still worth striving for in this idea of working hard and achieving success? Honestly, I don't have the answer. All I know is that The Wolf of Wall Street is one hell of a ride, and whether you love it or hate it, you can't deny its power to captivate and provoke. So let's raise a glass, or several, to corruption and greed. May we never become like these guys, but may we always be fascinated by their antics. Illusion of success. The American dream has long been touted as the ultimate goal for anyone seeking success. However, as we delve deeper into this concept, we realise that the so-called success that comes with it is so often nothing more than an illusion. The Wolf of Wall Street is a perfect example of how this illusion can be perpetuated. Jordan Belfort's meteoric rise to the top of the financial world was nothing short of legendary. But what was it all for? A life filled with drugs, sex and excess? Is that really what success looks like? It seems to me that our definition of success has become so warped that we've lost sight of what truly matters. But why do we continue to chase this illusion? Perhaps it's because we're afraid to admit that there's something inherently wrong with the way our society operates. We convince ourselves that if we work hard enough and make enough money, we'll be able to buy our way into happiness. But the truth is, no amount of money can ever replace genuine human connection or a sense of purpose in life. It's time for us to stop being blinded by this illusory dream and start focusing on what really matters. So how do we break free from this cycle? For starters, let's redefine what success means to us personally. Is it really about accumulating wealth and material possessions? Or is it about making meaningful contributions to society and living a fulfilling life? Once we've identified our own values and priorities, it becomes so much easier to resist the allure of false successes. The Wolf of Wall Street serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of chasing after an illusory dream. While Jordan Belfort may have achieved great financial success in his lifetime, he ultimately paid a heavy price for his actions. Let's not make the same mistake by blindly following in his footsteps. Instead, let's focus on creating a world where true success is measured by our ability to make a positive impact on the lives of others. After all, isn't that what the American dream should really be about? Societal consequences. Now let's talk about the societal consequences of this whole mess. The Wolf of Wall Street and the American dream have caused quite a stir in our society, and not in a good way. People are now more obsessed with making quick money than ever before, and they're willing to do anything to get it. We've got people who are quitting their jobs to become day traders, and others who are investing all their savings into penny stocks. And don't even get me started on those cryptocurrency fanatics. It's like everyone thinks they can be the next Belfort. But what happens when everyone is trying to make a quick buck? Well, for starters, there's a lot of fraud going around. People are getting scammed left and right by these so-called investment gurus who promise them huge returns on their investments. And when things inevitably go south, these gurus disappear faster than you can say Ponzi scheme. It's like we're living in some sort of Wild West where anything goes. And it's not just the fraudsters that we need to worry about. The Wolf of Wall Street has also created a culture where greed is celebrated over hard work and dedication. It used to be that people would work hard for years in order to achieve success, but now, everyone wants success overnight, no matter what the cost. This has led to a society that values material possessions over everything else. People are more concerned with buying the latest gadgets or driving fancy cars than they are with building a strong relationship or helping others in need. It's like we've forgotten what really matters in life. So, what can we do about all of this? Well, for starters, we need to stop glorifying people like Jordan Belfort and start celebrating those who have achieved success through hard work and dedication, without resorting to illegal or unethical practices. We also need to start teaching our children about the importance of financial responsibility and the dangers of get-rich-quick schemes. We need to show them that success isn't just about money and material possessions, but also about building strong relationships, helping others, and making a positive impact in the world. The Wolf of Wall Street and the American dream have had some serious societal consequences, but by changing our values and focusing on what really matters in life, we can create a better future for ourselves and our children. So let's stop chasing after quick money and start working towards a more meaningful and fulfilling life, one that is truly worthy of the American dream. In conclusion, it's clear that The Wolf of Wall Street is a cautionary tale about the dangers of corruption and greed in pursuit of the American dream. The film exposes the illusion of success that comes with amassing wealth through unethical means, and highlights the devastating societal consequences that follow. Corruption and greed are not new concepts in America's history, but The Wolf of Wall Street brings them to life in a way that is both entertaining and disturbing. The film shows how unchecked ambition can lead to moral bankruptcy, and how easy it is for individuals to justify their actions when they're blinded by money. The illusion of success portrayed in the film is also a powerful reminder that true success cannot be measured solely by financial gain. Jordan Belfort may have had all the trappings of success, but his life was ultimately empty and unfulfilling. Finally, The Wolf of Wall Street serves as a warning about the societal consequences of unchecked greed. When individuals prioritize their own interest over those of society as a whole, everyone suffers. The Wolf of Wall Street offers valuable insights into some of America's most pressing issues. By examining corruption and greed through an entertaining lens, it encourages viewers to think about what truly matters in life.